I just got to talk about the New York Mets. I hope a lot of them are not happy.
I was gonna do the wedding song and I completely blacked out. I don't even know what the fucking wedding, how it goes. It's right? Is that it?
Yeah, I, to be honest, when you said that, my first thought was "Immigrant Song" by Led Zeppelin.
Is that actually what you're gonna walk out to?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited now. No, I get the wedding song confused with like the like soldier just died trumpet song.
They're very any trumpet type song is like very.
And then the graduation song also. What's how does that one go? Maybe that's the one I'm thinking.
No.
That's the wedding one. That's the wedding one.
And the graduation is like slightly off.
Yeah, it's super. It's whatever. Point is, welcome to the Joystick Show.
You go too far, you end up in Star Wars. Every honestly. Time, or Indiana Jones, every time.
Fucking John Williams, man. Yeah. But welcome to the Joystick Show, episode 285. Fucking rogue microphones, apparently.
Holy shit, that was crazy.
I was the ghosts of Joey and Jerry.
We fixed it.
Because they're not here. Yeah. They're not, dead or anything.
Where are they?
Well, Jerry is actually filming a new movie, which is very exciting because we all know Jerry's the actual like artist of the group.
Yeah, he has a big catalog.
But he can't really speak too much about it. He signed an NDA. He told me some stuff, but I don't want to get him in trouble. But let's just say he's a man with bats. That's all I can say. All right. Just put it that way. Sounds cool. Good luck trying to rob him. Good luck robbing him. There you go.
There we go.
This isn't a joke or either. And then Joey's skateboarding somewhere. So that's welcome to the Joystick Show.
Joey is skateboarding down like a very steep hill.
Joey is attempting to skateboard across all of Long Island. That is what he's doing. Sounds pretty cool, right?
Yeah. And then he realizes that there's no.
What's the furthest tip of Long Island? Is that like the Hamptons or
Montauk?
Okay.
Montauk with the lighthouse.
Gotcha.
And then the northern part is like it's not as far out.
Gotcha.
But I like to think that Joey gets to like not even that far. You know what I mean? Like he gets like 3 neighborhoods.
Gets to like the Green Acres Mall.
Which is like that's on the border.
Yeah.
So it's like he gets a little more than that.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, like the sidewalk just ends. Then the street just ends. And then it's just
grass
highway
and trees
and grass and yeah.
But that's what the boys are up to. Yeah. If you want to support them, go ahead. We love it. Make sure to like this episode. Feel free to subscribe to Team Joystick to make us feel grandioso. I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you and the people at home.
Yeah.
I was at a much higher level coming into this show, and then Dylan handed me his pen, and man, I don't know, could not handle that.
Yeah, I saw Bobby's like face swell up in real time.
Dylan described it as me turning into claymation.
Yeah, or like cell shaded. You were different.
Wow,
you were animated differently.
I was just animated. Yeah. Period. That's impressive. Honestly,
absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
Did we do the mumbo jumbo already?
We did the mumbo jumbo, but if you'd allow me, I'd wanted to swing it into something.
Okay.
But unless you really wanted to.
No. I just wanted to know where we were going.
Well, I was going to tell you where we're going. Well, kind of a weird thing, but first and foremost, I was actually doing some data management for Joystick, just moving some files around. We have like 6 2-terabyte hard drives just for the Joystick Show, which is insane. But do you think you could guess, as close as you can, numerically speaking, how many original segments we have done on the Joystick Show?
14.
14.
Yeah.
I'd have to get the number correctly, but I'm pretty sure it's 34.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of insane, right?
Because I know we had... The reason why I said that is because we did a lot of repeats.
And then, no. This is 34 original segments. This isn't including repeats.
Yeah, I know. That's why I guess so low.
Yeah.
I guess like 14, 15.
Because like I think we have 3 state your cases. We have like 4 fact or fakes, like, things
the
like
rap
that.
Names, little
Exactly.
Cabbage,
but no, 34 original segments. Fucking insane. Another thing I also wanted to note is this is kind of an important episode of the Joystick Show. Because this is going to be the last episode of the Joystick Show where you are a single man, technically speaking. You're about to be a married man, Dylan.
Yes.
How excited are you?
My hand is going to look different.
It is. It's going to be a little heavier.
I know. They chop it off.
I didn't know that's what they did in Greece.
Yeah, they chop it off. They what sounds right? They put gold in it. and then they sew it back on. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm very excited right now. It's in like the last panic moments, but yeah, I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, that's all.
Well, I for one am very excited for your wedding.
As long as everyone remembers how to walk.
I got it.
Yeah.
Down pack. As long as Men's Warehouse doesn't fuck me over with this suit rental, we'll be good.
Hey, even if you get it on Thursday or Friday, man.
They better get it to me on Thursday.
You're still showing up on Saturday with it.
But point is,
I gotta tell Joey not to fucking come dressed up. Like I feel like Joey's
they told us to like just come normal and then we get dressed.
Come in like fucking PJs and then we all get dressed together. You know,
sounds good.
And then no Diddy,
like homies.
Yeah, homies, bro. Let me help you with that underwear, bro.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
But very excited for your wedding, and I thought it might be cool to put together a little segment for your wedding.
Oh,
so I'm realizing until right now, or rather I'm realizing just right now, that I never came up with a name for this segment. So let's just call it Worldwide Weddings. There we go.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
So
weddings.
It's been a while since we rolled out a segment, Dylan.
Yeah, I'm like not prepared at all.
This is just fun, We'll get to it in a second. Real quick, considering this segment is now called The Wide World of Weddings, I think, or whatever it's called. We'll figure it out. What do you think this segment is going to be about, Dylan?
It's going to be probably about like a unique wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to guess where in the world it is?
No, I probably picked a terrible name for this.
Oh, does it have anything to do with the internet?
It has nothing to do
with my God.
All right, let's welcome to the wonderful world of weddings. There we go. That sounds better. That's actually what the name of the wonderful world of weddings, that's what it's called.
Good. That actually sounds pretty good, yeah.
I just have 10 trivia questions for you about interesting celebrity weddings.
Okay.
And we'll see how well you do by the end of it. Sound good?
Sounds pretty good.
All right. You want to start with number one?
Mm-hmm.
Which of these couples were married in a courthouse, Dylan? Was it Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel, Barack and Michelle Obama, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, or Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell?
Let's go with my main man, JT.
You're going to go with JT and Jessica Biel. The correct answer is actually Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell. Yeah. They're so down to earth, Dylan.
Regular.
Dude hangs out in his armchair and he's an expert. That's the name of his podcast. Yeah. All right. Let's go on to number 2. Which celebrity designed the wedding rings for themselves and their spouse? Was this Brad Pitt, Matthew McConaughey, Jennifer Lopez, or Scarlett Johansson?
Man, I wish there was like a fun little neat hint in some of these questions. Mm-hmm. I don't know. McConaughey?
The correct answer is Brad Pitt. Would it have been better if I was like, which celebrity who used to fight in a club designed the wedding rings for would that have been
that would
better?
I mean, that would have been a little too easy, I think.
That's why I don't fucking do it. You get multiple choice. Jeopardy does it because it's not multiple choice. When you get multiple choice, you have a 25% chance of getting it right, okay? That being said, Dylan, who wore a black dress for their wedding? Was this Jada Pinkett Smith, Victoria Beckham, Sarah Jessica Parker, or Angelina Jolie?
So here's the thing. I don't want to go Angelina Jolie because you just gave me a Brad Pitt one. So I think you wouldn't go back to back the same couple. Can you repeat the first two?
The first two were Jada Pinkett Smith and Victoria Beckham. And then we have Sarah Jessica Parker and, like you stated, Angelina Jolie.
The first one, Jada Pinkett Smith.
You're going to go with Jada Pinkett Smith. That is incorrect.
Who is it?
It's actually Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Yeah. Sex in the City. I don't know. Fucking. She married Matthew Broderick.
I could envision her in a
All right.
in a white dress.
Here's a fun one.
Okay.
Who sang at their own wedding reception? Was it Lady Gaga? Was it Adam Sandler? Was it Zooey Deschanel? Or Hugh Jackman?
Zoe.
It's Adam Sandler. That one's fun because think about it. The wedding.
He's the wedding singer.
Come on, you know. That one's on you.
Damn, that one is on me. But why? When I heard the question, I don't know why I instantly thought female. I don't know why.
No, I know. I also just kind of picture Zooey Deschanel with a ukulele, like "I married you," and then
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, pretty much. But that being said, let's move it on to number. Is this already 5? Is this already 5? It's already 5. Right? You will, I promise.
Okay.
Whose live streamed wedding had over 1.2 billion viewers? Was this Prince William and Kate Middleton, Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom, Lady Diana and Prince Charles, or Carmen Electra and Dave Navarro?
The first one?
It is the first one. Okay. It is Prince William.
I was going to be like Diana. This is very...
Could you imagine if Carmen Electra and Dave Navarro had 1.2 billion people watch their wedding? That would be kind of fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, that just seems like a wedding that is gross.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it, but the walls of that venue are sweating, you know?
No, you're not wrong. I completely understand what you're saying. All right, let's move it on to number 6. Go. You got one, baby. Which celebrity proposed the prenup to their fiancé just hours before the wedding? Was this Ozzy Osbourne, Nicolas Cage, Mick Jagger, or Donald Trump?
I have no idea what this was. I'm going to go... something's telling me it's one of the last guys. I'm going Mick.
It was Mick Jagger. Not funny.
Not funny. Sign this.
You know what I think I'm going to start doing with these?
Sign it.
I think I'm going to go the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire route where the first 4 are fucking gimmies and then the last 4 are who is this?
Yeah. Well, I like this better because it makes me feel not so stupid.
It's all right. These are all dumb questions. They're not supposed to be you should have known this. Yeah, how did you not know Sarah Jessica Parker wore a black dress? Everyone knew this, Dylan.
Everyone did.
However, you might know this. Which couple spent $900,000 to fly their guests to their wedding in Rome? Was this Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, George and Amal Clooney, or Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Part of me really wants to say Jay-Z and Beyonce, but they would have no reason going to Rome, you know? So I guess I'm going to go with the Clooneys, even though I don't really believe in it.
Correct answer is actually Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Yeah.
Wow. It's a lot of money.
It's a good guess, though. Those are some rich fucks. Which eccentric musician famously wore lipstick to his wedding? Is this David Bowie, Prince, Michael Jackson, or Alice Cooper?
You couldn't have thrown in a Chris Brown or something in there.
I said they're eccentric.
Yeah, I know, but you couldn't have given me a layup, you know?
And Danny DeVito.
Exactly. Yeah, fucking a boogie with a hoodie. I'm he's definitely not wearing makeup. I'll go with Bowie.
Correct answer is Michael Jackson. Yeah. Sorry, dude. I think you have 2 out of 10 right now, but that's better than I thought, so don't worry about it. All right, which of these following marriages lasted the shortest amount of time? Was it Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman, Britney Spears and Jason Alexander, not from Seinfeld, Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries, or Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney?
Okay, so all of these are comically short.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go, it's probably wrong. I'm going to go with Chris Humphries because I remember that they were together for mad long and then they were only actually married for a bit, but I'll go with Humphries.
That is incorrect.
What is it?
They were married for 72 days. The shortest marriage was Britney Spears and Jason Alexander, who were married for, would you like to take a guess?
8 days.
55 hours. So that's unfortunate for them. Carmen Electra and Dennis Rodman, 9 days. Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney, approximately 120. So
okay. They made it far.
Final question, Dylan. You got this. Look at me. Look at me. Trust me. You got this.
Okay.
Which film about a wedding is the highest grossing romantic comedy of all time? Is it My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Is it The Proposal? Is it Bridesmaids? Or is it The Wedding Planner?
I feel like it's none of these.
You got this, Dylan.
I feel like it's none of these.
You got this.
There's no way.
Dylan.
There's no way it's My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Are you locking it in?
Yeah.
It is My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Wow.
Congratulations, Dylan. I needed to help you get that last one, but congratulations.
I don't even know what the other movies are. Like, what the fuck is The Wedding Planner?
You never see The Wedding Planner? I mean, to be fair, I hadn't seen it until Mildred showed it to me, but yeah, it's a romantic comedy with Matthew McConaughey and Jennifer Lopez, where Jennifer Lopez is the wedding planner, and she's planning Matthew McConaughey's wedding to another woman, but get ready for this. They fall in love. Who'd have saw it coming?
Yeah.
Not me. But yeah, that's
fucking shout out to Matthew McConaughey for making the same movie 12 times.
I will say, interestingly enough, though, I was looking because I was actually very curious after looking into the highest grossing romantic comedies of all time to see what the rankings were, because I wanted to see which ones were based on weddings, because not every romantic comedy is about a wedding. Mm. The second highest ranked film, or rather romantic comedy, that is about a wedding is actually The Proposal, which I did not expect. I would have figured like Bridesmaids would have been way higher than that. But yeah, shout outs. Thank you for playing The Wonderful World of Weddings. Yes. New title, all good.
It works well.
But
I got 3 out of 10. I did way better. Honestly, if I had to choose, if I had to do better on my certification exams or
the
wedding game, I thought I would do better on the wedding game.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's all good. I think one is way more important than the other.
I don't know, honestly.
And it's my original segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
You know how it be.
Yeah.
But what you been up to, Dill?
Yeah, I have a rant. I have a little bit of a rant.
I'm excited.
Right? So I ranted a few weeks ago about a show that my fiance and future wife in a week watches.
And this is
The Secret
Life of Mormon Wives.
So she has this you know, I don't want to say habit, but like there's a trend that every month or so she'll come in and be like, oh, I heard there's this new show on Netflix. I heard this new show on Hulu. I heard it's good. And every single time is softcore pornography. Every single time. And I remember even one was like, there was one and it was like The Hunting Wives or something like that, right? And I was like watching it. It was like, you know, it was like a murder mystery about these women who live out in like Idaho or whatever, like North Dakota. And then it just turns into lesbian porn. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are we doing here? So anyways, there is another show that fits that archetype. And it is the Hulu show Tell Me Lies.
I think I've heard the name, but you'd have to elaborate.
I've seen endless memes of this show until me and Marianthi started watching it, and I fucking hate this show with a dying vengeance. Like, so basically, the concept is that it basically follows the relationships of several college students.
Okay.
And these are the type of college, you know, this is the type of college where you stay in a dorm and you move far away from home.
This is fictional or nonfiction?
Fiction.
Okay.
It is based off of a book. So it is based off of basically a book that is like 50 Shades of Grey, but like college kids.
Okay.
Which is weird, which is a little like,
no, I know
they're over 18, but it is you know,
it's on the line.
You know what I mean? There's like this weird energy where it's like rapey, and then also like there's this whole thing where it's like, oh, they roofie people at that dorm, and it's like, what the fuck? What do we do? The show is just essentially an excuse to have all these characters hook up with each other. Mm-hmm. One of the every character in the show also kind of looks like a knockoff of another actor and actress, but you really can't place what they look like.
Okay.
So the main guy kind of looks like Twilight Robert Pattinson, but he has a buzz cut.
Okay.
Yeah. And this character is Steven, and he's basically every episode he's just kind of like looking, you know.
Okay.
And he's like the evil character, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah. And the show just follows these endless characters. Some of them are rich, some of them are poor. However, the one problem is that none of them in any way are likable or have redeeming qualities or help another person in their life. No, these are just college students that are fucking stupid. And in real life, what you do is you just don't talk to these people ever again when they fuck you over.
Yeah.
But no, you stay together all 4 years and just kind of go. Because here's the thing. I get the concept of the show. The concept of the show is kind of like a lot of people in like America, like you go out to college, you have this 4-year experience, and then you go back home or you go on with your life and you act like none of that happened. But in that time, you had all this growth, you went through all this shit. So it's kind of like, what if that show actually followed you?
Gotcha.
You know, what if the most important and impactful stuff happened in that time at college?
Okay.
So that's the kind of idea. However, it's not really good. We are up to the 3rd season, and now it is finally starting to get good, and I'm angry. I'm upset that the show is finally good.
You put all this time and effort
and now
into
it's
it.
okay. And now I'm like, okay, there's some storylines. They all know each other. There's like flashback and flash forward stuff, you know, going on. So you kind of know what's going to happen in the future after they graduate. I don't know. Everyone's just kind of a dick to each other.
Got you.
Yeah.
Is that's tell me lies?
Tell me lies. I don't think I have any. I thought I had more. But, like, the show just pisses me off.
No, honestly, this feels healing. Like, you had to get it out.
I did. If you want to check it out, if you want to try it.
I don't think
don't try the show. But, yeah, it's an excuse for sex a lot.
Does Marianti like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to tell Mildred about it now because she will put it on.
And it's one of those things where you are you get interested in like where it's gonna go, but at no point along the way am I enjoying this, or like I'm like, oh, I want this character to like get better. Like I kind of wish these characters would stop existing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you really fucking hate the show.
Season 3 is okay. Season 3 is okay.
To swing it off of that, I actually have a sort of similar tangent, but a different tone, so to speak, because I've also been watching a show, but I've been watching a show that is very, very good.
Okay.
Have you heard about what I've been watching recently?
No.
I've been watching The Bear.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen The Bear.
I'll watch it.
Fantastic show.
The Bear's fantastic.
It's absolutely. I know I'm late to the party, and I accept that, but I think what it was is, or rather, I know what it was. Mildred recently took a trip to Chicago with her best friend Brandy. Brandy showed her the show because they were there, and they even ate at the restaurant that the beef is, or rather, Mr. Beef is based off of in the show. But she loved it. They binged the whole season in one day, and naturally she came back home, showed me, and we binged the whole first season in one day. So granted, I can't speak too much about it because I've only gotten very, slowly into season 2.
Yeah, I don't even think I watched the latest season. So.
But man, it is just a fantastic fucking show. I really don't know why it took me this long to watch it, especially since like my dad is a chef, and I've already been sort of like, I'm not going to say like I've been a part of the culinary world, but my dad constantly took me into kitchens and things like that. So a lot of this stuff and even the terminology ruminates with me because I'm like, oh shit, that's what my dad used to teach his students, or oh shit, that's how my dad used to talk to his fellow chefs and shit. So I really enjoy it. And then obviously from the filmmaking perspective, oh my lord, it's absolutely gorgeous. The cinematography is chef's kiss, no pun intended. The editing is insane. I told Mildred, I was like, I don't know who edits this show, but they need like a triple raise because it's fucking insane and amazing and all at the same time. The performances, like every amazing actor is in that show. Also what I found out, or not what I found out, but what I've learned from watching the show, there's like a lot of comedic actors in the show, but their characters are like very well rounded, so they don't fully always get the chance to be like funny. Like, and I was trying to explain that to Mildred too. A lot of what makes the show funny isn't necessarily like funny situations, but it's like how these characters react to them and react to each other based off of who they are, and that's what makes the show funny. So like you have all of these really funny people, like you got not Vanessa Bayer. What's her name? Oh my god, Abby
Elliott.
Abby Elliott. You have fucking Ebon Moss Backrack. You have, I know he's not necessarily a comedian, but Maddie Matheson, who's known for like the funny stuff. Also, people in brief roles like what's this guy's name from fucking Community? Joel McHale, right? Like all these people who you know for being funny, but are in these like really serious roles, whether they're part of the culinary aspect or like part of Carmi's family. Like it's really well done. And I'm just excited to continue watching it. I can't give a full review because, like I said, very, very slightly into it. I still have a lot more to go, and I'm excited for it. But that being said, it's like an easy 10 out of 10 right off the bat. I always say this, but I'm just like mad I did not watch this sooner, and I have to tell myself like the second that these shows or these movies come out and people are like talking about them nonstop, like just watch it, be a part of it, be a part of the zeitgeist.
Well, at least now you get the marathon it all the way through.
Yeah. So I'm hyped.
You don't gotta wait.
I'm looking forward
to the next season. Like that's what happened. Like the newest season came out like last year or whatever, and it was like I just didn't get around to it.
Yeah.
Because I watched the first like few seasons together.
Got you. That happens for me too. In a weird way, that's why in some cases I like to wait for the whole series to come out so I can binge it afterwards. But also, you know, you miss the being a part of when it was that. You know? Yeah. You miss being able to talk about it. That's kind of hard when you do one of these.
I could have talked about Stranger Things with Joey for 10 years. But we had other things to bond about.
Exactly. I could have been going on for the bear for 4 years, but, you know, we're just starting now. But it's fine. We'll get to things. That being said, slight tangent. I want to watch Project Hail Mary really badly. The Ryan Gosling
everyone
movie.
keeps fucking saying.
Everyone's saying it's like the greatest movie ever made. I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah, shout outs.
Shout outs to Full of Grace.
Yeah. Damn, I had one more thing, and I feel like I lost it. Hold on. Okay, it's swimming in my head. It's not movie. Oh, like, granted, I don't have a lot to say about it, but there was a video game showcase that happened last week. I don't know if you heard about it, the Triple I Initiative.
No.
So it was like basically an indie game showcase to show off a bunch of games coming out specifically from indie devs. I didn't watch all of it. I think Jerry watched it, so stay tuned. 2 weeks when Jerry comes back and gives his full, these are the cool games. But I did want to shout out two that I thought were pretty cool. And I thought it was actually cool to shout them out together because they're both tonally speaking kind of similar. So one of them is called Machine Party. It's made by the creator of Buckshot Roulette. And it's essentially like Mario Party mini games with like a demented Saw twist, essentially. So like, I like to give you perspective. There's like one where you're running up escalators that are going down, but then there's like a meat grinder at the bottom, and it's like last person to survive is the winner. There's one where like everybody has to chain smoke cigarettes, and the last person standing wins. It's like crazy shit like that. And then like they have like puzzles that you have to solve, and whoever solves it last, like a gun comes out and just shoots them in the head. Crazy shit like that. But it does look kind of fun. So get it on PC so we can play some Machine Party together. And the other one, I just posted it in the chat today, but it's also in the vein of like, I wouldn't say comedy horror, but like horror games that aren't necessarily scary, just like, it's the vibe or the genre, but it's called The Lost Railway. And what's actually interesting about this is it's kind of like a 2D extraction shooter. With like, you play as like animals, like a little frog and things like that. But you go into like warehouses that have loot that you can like go and find. But there's also enemies that try and kill you. So the idea is you have to like go and loot, come back, upgrade your stuff, and then go back into the warehouse. But it's also co-op. So like if like a friend dies, you could take their head with you, go outside, revive them, and then like reboot them with upgrades and shit. And it looks pretty interesting. Like we talked about it briefly last week about how we're eventually going to get every single combination of game come out, but
the 2D whatever it was, the 2D what is it?
2D horror extraction shooter.
Yeah, how the fuck do you even come up with that? Yeah. But I kind of want to play that.
Yeah, so fucking shout out to the Triple I Initiative. I thought it was pretty cool. And what day is it today? April 11th. I think Hades 2 comes out in 3 days. So can't wait to lose the rest of my life to that. But shout outs. Fucking woo! Unless you have anything else to talk about it, we can call it a short one.
I got a little finale.
A finale.
Mm-hmm. I just got to talk about the New York Mets.
Mm-hmm.
I hope a lot of them are not happy. To be honest, they're really bad. It's not a question of if they are going to win. It is a matter of if they can score one run.
Oh, wow.
Maybe two. If they really put their full effort in,
they really try,
they can get 2 runs.
Gotcha.
And then maybe they'll win, but probably not.
Okay.
But
this is not looking good.
It's looking real rough. Lindor has 0 RBIs. I don't even know how. It's like 12 games in.
Yeah.
The Mets got 2 guys who are playing those players in positions they've never played before, and they're doing well, but then they can't hit now.
Okay.
So that's not good. However, the Mets are really good at the ABS challenge, at challenging balls and strikes. So, which is like my favorite thing. I think that they need to add way more challenges. You only get like 2 or 3, and then you keep getting more if you win them. But I think you should have like 5 at least.
I've recently been watching some John Boy commentaries about that, and I was also watching the one about the recent brawl that happened. So
the brawl is that people are way too fucking heated. We're like a week into the season. Yeah. Everyone's just got to take a chill pill, and he didn't even hit him. He just got close and was like, "Yeah, we're going. We're fighting." Like, it's not that serious, guys. It really isn't. Like, baseball is like, for years was literally just dudes playing the sport. We didn't have the gloves,
just barehanded.
Yeah,
sheesh.
Gloves weren't in existence until like 1890.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
and then they got those big fucking ones.
But and then also, you could also choose where you wanted them to pitch it.
Interesting.
So like you could choose if you wanted it high or low.
Wow.
And if they missed, that was a ball. Not that if it hit the strike zone.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad we fixed that.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Shit.
So whenever people complain about rule changes, I'm like, change the rule, because it used to be a lot worse.
Yeah, word.
It's all progress for the most part.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They used to use broomsticks.
They used to use a fucking stick. Not anymore.
But shout outs to the New York Mets. Hopefully they do better.
Yeah.
It's still early. It's still early.
Yeah. Right now they're still like
still spring.
Yeah, they're still like even. Like they're not losing, So
gotta give them some time. They gotta get warm. It's all fine and dandy. But they got it. They got it, Dylan. They got it. Before we get into the jam and the yam of the week, let it be known that we will be taking a brief hiatus next week because my boy, like we mentioned earlier, is gonna get married, and that's pretty fucking awesome. So we'll probably be back. Well, not probably. We'll definitely be back. Let me check the calendar real quick. This episode is coming to you on the 15th, so we will be back on the 29th.
Yes. I don't want to cut you off at all, but Marianthi just sent me a text that said, "Do you care if I watch the trash show you hate without you? It's okay if you're into it right now, then I won't watch it."
God, the timing is incredible. But while Dylan answers Marianthi, yes, we will be back on the 29th, and we will have lots of stuff to talk about because this guy over here decided to get married on the day that the fucking NBA playoffs start, right after the play-in tournament, which is this week. So
wait, when's the playoff? When's the play-in?
Play-in starts Wednesday, pal. It's Wednesday.
What?
Wednesday, Thursday, and I think Friday.
I mean, why am I so shocked? It's like the middle of April already. Yeah,
I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the end of season is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the regular season. But we'll definitely have a lot to talk about in terms of just that alone. I'm very excited to see what comes about in the first couple weeks of the NBA playoffs. But
yeah,
we'll see who survives and who does not. And in typical hiatus fashion, if any crazy news happens, we will cover it when we get back. And I'm not trying to be fucking superstitious here.
Yeah.
But what a time for some crazy shit to happen with recent news headlines. So let's just hope. When we get back, it's like, oh shit, Tom Holland and Zendaya did get married. Yeah. And, we could talk about some fun shit. But yeah. That being said, let's talk about the jam and the yam of the week, shall we?
Music.
It is time. It is that time.
I low-key wanted to pick like a Metallica song.
That's never a bad idea.
Yeah, which, I mean, it is. I didn't know why I wanted to do it. It was just more of just like a feeling I had,
I'll go ahead and jump in real quick. I'm going to go ahead and recommend the song She Knows Too Much from the new Thundercat album.
Okay.
It's produced by Kenny Beats, now known as Kenneth Bloom. And probably the most interesting thing about the song is that it has the vocals are by none other than rest in peace Mac Miller.
Oh.
Still having music come out. So it's really just like Thundercat laying down a funky ass bass track for it, and then the Mac Miller vocal track comes in, but it's a really funky song and it's a good album. Nice. So shout outs. She Knows Too Much.
So I want to give a shout out to Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas. Clad, we talk about it a lot. I feel like it's come up a lot.
It was a jam of the week for me at one point.
And I just wanted to bring it up because me and Marianthi were trying to figure out a song to like walk out to in the venue.
Why didn't you pick it?
it takes too long to
And
get
the beat keeps
going. Like, you
running,
would have to start it like in the middle.
You kidding me? That gives the fucking MC all the time to be like, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, exactly.
It's too long. We tried it out.
You know what you should have done? You should have done the fucking Band Geek song.
We should play that in the beginning anyways. But no, I'm going with Push the Pipe by Joey Valence and Brae.
Fuck it. There's something about JVB, man. You know, they're such, and I mean this lovingly, they're such corny rappers, but they just put out a song every now and then that you're like,
no,
fuck,
yeah.
man.
The actual rapping is so bad, but every once in a while there's a beat and you're just like, oh! You're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they go like a little too 90s. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes they go too retro and it just sounds like an AI track that you made for like an 80s, 90s hip hop beat. But then other times, you know, especially this one has like the Bing Bong like intro.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
All right. Shout outs to
GVB,
Thundercat, Joey Valence and Brae, and Mac Miller. Awesome. Thanks for watching this shorter episode of the Joystick Show.
It's pretty chill,
it's just Dylan and I. Fucking, you know, Joey's skateboarding across Long Island.
It's not that short.
And Jerry's filming that movie we can't really talk about. But Jerry's Batman. You know, if you want to...
He's Deep Throat.
If you want to subscribe, they're making a Watergate scandal movie. Feel free to subscribe to Team Joystick. Like this episode. It'd make us feel really, really great. Real fucking happy inside, you know?
Jolly.
And we'll be celebrating Dylan next weekend at his wedding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in the meantime, be good, be nice. Go watch another podcast next weekend because we won't be here. We're going to allow you that. You know, normally it'd be like you can only watch us, but next week you can watch any other podcast.
To close off, I think we have to recommend a podcast.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What podcast are we recommending, Dylan?
Okay. So we should have like a me, you, and ours. All right. So what's our ours?
Our ours podcast
that we recommend as a family.
Man. Maybe like,
because my me is gonna be 99% Invisible.
Okay.
Amazing radio show. Can't even describe it. It's just like imagine if like NPR had a show about fun facts.
I think mine would have to be, honestly, the Super Mega Show, just for their improv comedy bits and things like that. And maybe an hours could be, I don't know, have you seen the Smart List podcast with Will Arnett and Jason Bateman?
I've seen clips. I've never watched it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. So,
we'll pick that one.
There you go. That's ours.
We'll pick it.
So go ahead and watch another podcast because the Joystick Show will be back in 2 weeks. And until then, I'm going to marry Dylan first. Joke's on you, Mariante.